We designed the cat roll-off dumpster truck, and I'm Andy Neff, and this is Mike Bruns and Nathan Strong.
Basically, we want to design a realistic truck for boys ages somewhere between 5 and 12 to basically kind of draw back to our own childhoods where we played with a lot of realistic things such as Legos or Matchbox cars and things of that nature. This is sort of where our toy concept generation led us versus anything that's more fantasy or futuristic based.
So our design centered around three kind of main pieces: a linkage, a cab, and a container. Our linkage system, we came up with multiple concepts for it, and Mike is going to talk about that next. And the cab, again, we kind of wanted to have a more realistic look to it, so we looked off of kind of pre-done models, and we kind of tried to simulate something that was realistic, like we said. And the container, we just figured that there's already multiple containers out there that we could choose from to kind of simulate again off of real world. So that's kind of how we ended on the final design here.
So here are some of our concept linkages, and we felt this was another pretty important part of our model. When you're making a realistic toy, we're trying to expose these kids to, how things work, realistically. So we had a couple of very interesting things, such as a worm gear drive. We thought of using different configurations of pneumatic actuators and things of that nature. And we decided on using a 4-bar linkage, a very traditional mechanical setup. Here's a picture of our Pro A model, our final linkage. Within the cab, we planned on having a servo, and you can see its crank arm coming out of the cab there. And we have a connecting rod going back to our hook. And the hook basically grabs the dumpster and brings the dumpster up on the back of the truck. And then when you reverse that motion, it sets the dumpster back down. And there actually are trucks out there that do this exact same motion.
Following the theme of being realistic, we modeled it off of existing trucks, and I chose the CAT vocational truck. It came out, I think, last year or the year before. I thought it was a very well-designed, good-looking truck to base our model off of. So here you see a picture of it, and also the rendered Pro E model that I designed. I guess it was a challenge to design it. It had a lot of curves and features that was unexpected, but in the end, it was rewarding to be able to come up with something that I think accurately embodies the truck that we designed it after. And this is our final design put together. It is a dumpster truck. Going back to some of the play value, you can put really anything you want into the dumpster. And it's made for trash, obviously, but for kids, they can put their other toys in it, their Legos. They can put their dolls in it. It's really a versatile toy, and the mechanism has an interest and magical factor to it that hopefully these kids won't have seen before. So it'll be something that they can really learn with, and hopefully better prepare them for maybe engineering school one day. And here's the motion of our container. As you see, it comes up and comes back down off the truck.
As far as modeling goes, one thing that was very challenging for this model was attempting to apply gravity to our dumpster, and also having it to where the model of the rail system and the dumpster don't collide. And so what we ended up doing is using snapshots and interpolating this motion to get the result that you see here. Another thing that we thought of is, for the future, we can make this toy even better if we could put it on a remote control truck, because it would be very interesting to be able to drive your truck around, go park it up to the dumpster, pick it up, take things around, and we thought that would be add another element to the play value. I want to describe our physical model.
For the physical model here, we use the SLA machine to SLA the cab, and the bed. We used a previous model of a truck, right? Then we used the chassis and the gas containers on the truck, and we just simply picked and placed the SLA parts on here. And you can kind of see here we have the arm and the arm for the linkage, and it's a little sticky from the paint, but you can see that it does move off of the bed, and everything. Our linkage is set down back in there, and we have we were supposed to have a servo motor in the cab, but we kind of didn't have we didn't have the time really to put it in there, but it kind of was how we planned it, and it pretty much turned out how we wanted it to. So